Hey everybody, what's up? This is Crypto Cody and I'm so excited to do another video with you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about a couple of different things. But first of all, before we get into it, I want to talk a little bit about the market and why it has gone down to $252 billion, coming down from a high of $280 billion. And then after we're done talking a little bit about that, we're going to be getting into a little bit of the news as to why in the world is Justin Sun, the founder of Tron and current CEO of BitTorrent, meeting with one of the most pessimistic people towards cryptocurrency, Mr. Warren Buffett himself. So here we go. All right, so the market's now down to $252 billion. And a lot of people are starting to get really freaked out, like, why the heck is this going on? The markets have just been going crazy. And I mean, if you just take a look at this, and I'll just refresh this page to see if it's gone down even more. So it looks like we're having a slight recovery. But guys, the reality is this, is that when you have such a booming jump in the marketplace, you just need correction. So the way that I like to look at this is this is such an, and I say this so much in all of our videos, this is an opportunity to start buying. You know, the red is the sweet apple, buy it. Green is the sour apple, you don't want to buy that. You don't want to hop on that train. You really don't want to hop on that train. It's a hard thing to do, but buy in the red, guys. That's just the reality. So right now, this is like what I like to call a second, a third, a fourth chance, you know, that we've been getting to be able to buy at these prices. The fact that we're able to see Bitcoin now below 8,000, you have an opportunity to hop into that. Now, is it going to go lower? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'm no chart analysis, but I do know this. You know, buy in the red, sell in the green. That's what I can tell you right now. Are we in a bear market? You know, some people are wondering if we actually are going to go back to have the real kind of retrace that they've been waiting for, going back down to who knows what number. I mean, I've heard so many numbers thrown out there, it's ridiculous. But here's what I do know. I know that this number right here is very small, very small. $7,973.72 currently right now is so small compared to what I believe Bitcoin is going to be in the next 2 to 5 years. So how about that for an answer? It's just, we're in such a tiny market, and I think that this is just a great time to be investing. Now, granted, I am no financial advisor, so I want to just let you all know that please don't make any financial decisions based off of this video or based off of anyone's videos. Do your research, make sense of to yourself why it is that you're about to put your personal financial investments into any asset or what is claimed to be a currency. And the reason why is because it's going to help you grow as a person to own that decision. If you lose money or make money, I've made lots of money, I've lost lots of money. I own those decisions. I don't point the finger at anybody for that. So, but guys, let's get into some of the news today that I really wanted to talk with you guys about, and that is about Tron and what's going on with that. So currently right now, wonderful price to be buying at. It's sitting at, you know, almost 3.5 cents, coming down off of a whopping 4 cents. I say whopping, but man, we've seen this thing almost at 30 cents in the past before. But yeah, down 11%. What a great time to scoop up some Tron, guys. Seriously, I love Tron. I mean, it's in the top 20 cryptocurrencies out there. It's been fighting for 10th place in the top 10. There's so much hatred towards Tron, but then there's a lot, you know. I think that this rank right here kind of speaks volumes as far as, you know, people love Tron. A lot of people love Tron. And, you know, I think that it's just a great project. I personally love the idea of decentralizing the internet. I think that was the whole point of Satoshi Nakamoto and what he was intending to do in the first place. So I've said it before in my other videos. I think that Justin Sun, who's the founder of Tron, and he is, to me, he's a Satoshi Nakamoto enthusiast. I really believe that to the fullest. But let's get into some of the news, because the news is very interesting as far as this goes. So he has been kind of teasing his community about the big announcement that he was going to make. And here it is. He's officially announced that he has won a record setting for the 20th anniversary charity lunch hosted by Warren Buffett himself. This is the Glide charity that Warren Buffett has been doing. This is the 20th anniversary, but Justin, he donated a whopping $4,567,888. And that right there, guys, what a donation. Holy crap. Now, if you guys, I would encourage you to check out the organization Just wonderful organization, the Glide, and what Warren Buffett's been doing and what the people have been doing with that has just been awesome. So great charity, really awesome. You know, if there's any good that comes out of this, let's just say that was a great charity approach. And you know, honestly, here's the reality, guys. A lot of people are saying that Justin's son is stupid for donating that amount of money. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. He's very smart, and I've got a bunch of reasons as to why he's very smart to do this. And I'm going to dig into it. So first of all, the first reason why is because this man is a major multi-millionaire. Okay, you have to understand that Justin's son, Tron, is not the only company he owns. Okay, and I mean, he spent mega $1 million on companies like the BitTorrent protocol. He's spent serious money by creating big stuff. I mean, this guy is, he has some money. So I just want you to understand that, you know, in spite of the number $4,567,888, this right here, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this right here is a great opportunity for tax write-off purpose. And the reason why it's a great opportunity for a tax write-off is because it's not just him donating to a charity, it's him targeting one of the most pessimistic, well, I'll put it this way. As far as the investor community goes, Warren Buffett is held to the highest standard when it comes to investing. And Warren Buffett has said some pretty hefty things about cryptocurrency and specifically Bitcoin. And I mean, he's called it rat poison. He's been very pessimistic towards cryptocurrency. So I think it is kind of ballsy of Justin's son to target Warren Buffett as far as, you know, someone that he wants to use to just talk about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. But at the same time, I think it's actually rather brilliant, because what greater man to talk to than one of the greatest influencers in all of, you know, investing in the entire world. And here's the thing. I am pretty sure that the conversation that Warren Buffett and Justin's son are going to have, if they haven't had it already, is they are going to talk a lot about what Justin's son is doing with Tron, okay? Because here's the thing. Yes, they're going to talk about cryptocurrency, but what I really believe the discussion is going to be about is about what Justin's son is doing with the BitTorrent protocol and what he's doing with Tron and decentralizing the internet and basically showing what the value of Tron is. And I really think that when Warren Buffett sees what the value of the company Tron is doing, that's when he's going to, because Tron, you know, Buffett doesn't give a crap about cryptocurrency. He wants to know the company behind the crypto. So you have to understand, there is no company behind Bitcoin, okay? There's just a concept and a basic, you know, sharing from one country to another country, or just private sharing for this, you know, what the public has made a asset. Like, we have literally turned Bitcoin into a digital gold. That's what we've done. But Buffett doesn't look at it that way. Buffett looks at it and says, okay, this is just a digital transaction in a certain format of, you know, really complex coding. But why is it so valuable? There's no company. You have to understand, Warren Buffett invests in companies, okay? When you look him up or watch his documentary, he wants to see it. He wants to see, why is this stock that he's investing in valuable? What makes the stock, the Tesla stock, valuable, okay? What makes the Alibaba, you know, or the Amazon or the Facebook or all these big companies, Macintosh, what makes Apple valuable? It's the company behind the stock. And so when people talk about cryptocurrencies, they're not talking about the companies that are backing. Like, notice that when you watch Warren Buffett sit down, he's like, I don't blame the guy for being really skeptical, because people are asking him specifically and only about Bitcoin and then cryptocurrencies as far as the technology goes. And it's just like, dude, let's talk about the company. You know, I think what Son is going to do is he's going to have a conversation with Buffett about the BitTorrent protocol and also Tron as a company and what they're doing for society and how they're helping solve specific problems. So I really think that's what's going to happen. So, interesting thoughts, topics. Let's just check out this quick thing. Everyone's talking about how it was such a huge waste of money. You know, outside of the, in my opinion, outside of the tax write-off being number one. Number two, he's meeting with one of the greatest investors of all time to talk about anything he wants to talk about, okay? So that's number two. Number three is, guys, I don't know about you, but advertising is really expensive. So when you put down, you know, $4.6 million to go towards a charity, you can better bet your butt that this is going to be covered all over the news, because we're talking about one of the greatest icons of all time when it comes to investing. And not only did Justin Sun donate a significant amount of money, he donated, for the 20th anniversary, the most that has ever been donated to this organization. So this is going to be broadcasted on the news. This is going to be on, you know, I mean, when I opened up my Google thing, it showed up as an advertisement that, you know, it's crazy. So let's just read through this a little bit. Justin Sun, the 28-year-old, that's crazy. He's 28 years old. That's insane. 28-year-old founder of blockchain platform Tron and CEO of peer-to-peer file sharing protocol BitTorrent, won the annual eBay charity auction to have lunch with Warren Buffett at the steakhouse with Smith in New York City. Sun, who calls himself a disciple of Alibaba's founder Jack Ma, pays $4.6 million for the opportunity to dine with Buffett. Sun can also bring up to 7 friends, which is really interesting. Okay, so Sun wrote in a post on Monday, I look at the upcoming lunch with Buffett as an opportunity to see mutual understanding and growth. Okay, so mutual understanding and growth. I really think he's going to be spending a lot of time talking about this his own project, guys. That's just what this, I mean, why else would you talk about it? He's practically pitching to Warren Buffett. And here's the thing, if Sun gets Warren Buffett on board of the value of what Tron has to offer, guys, it's all over. It's all over. I mean, Buffett, all he has to do is go on to these big business news channels and talk about how, you know, he's not sure about Bitcoin because there's no company backing that, but Justin Sun, a young entrepreneur, you know, already successful in the digital world, has a phenomenal platform. And, you know, pretty much TRX is like looked upon as the stock backing Tron. And that's just really what it comes down to. It's just a new decentralized way of stock trading, essentially. And I really think that I could see Buffett hopping on board with that. And maybe he won't. Maybe he's going to think that, maybe he's just going to respectfully disagree and think this is a huge waste of time. Who knows? But the point is, guys, is that this is a smart move. This is going to get a lot of people interested, regardless of what Buffett thinks. This is going to give Justin an immense full amount of marketing that is worth, in my opinion, is probably going to be worth above and beyond the amount that he paid, being 4.6 million plus. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it at this because I don't want to take this out too far, but I do think this is very, very interesting. You have to remember, Justin Sun is a marketing genius, okay? This guy, he literally is like a marketing guru, total genius when it comes to this stuff. So he knows what he's doing. A lot of people think this is a waste of time, but when it comes down to it, when you're building a company that's worth billions of dollars, I mean, how can you argue with that? I mean, until you've built a company bigger than Justin Sun has built, it's kind of hard for you to argue about his marketing strategies, right? Like, I think the only people that really can argue his marketing strategies are the ones that have a company bigger than his. This is really what it comes down to, or as big, because it's working. The reality is that it's working. So, kudos to Sun on this. I think that this is great. I can't wait to hear about this conversation with him and Buffett. I think it's going to be actually a rather positive, more respectable, civil discussion. And who knows, it might even grab Buffett's attention. I mean, this is his one shot to get one of the largest investors, mega billionaire Warren Buffett. That's just crazy. So anyways, guys, I really appreciate you all for being a part of this channel and everything. I just wanted to kind of cover this story. I thought it was really interesting. But remember, guys, we're in a market right now, though it is in red, you have to remember that we need to have healthy corrections. I would encourage you guys to do your research on these different coins and whatnot, but you have some opportunity now to look at this red and say to yourself, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to buy. This is a great opportunity for me to buy. And could the price go lower? Yes, of course it could go lower. It's possible, but the likelihood of you seeing these prices over the next 5 years, even the next couple of years, in my opinion, is so unlikely due to real chart analysis professionals. I would encourage you to maybe start watching chart analysis professionals and see what their thoughts are on the next couple of years to come. But I really think that this is a great opportunity for you to scoop up some great investments. And yeah, I'm excited, guys. This is great news. So anyways, please like this video, hit the bell notifications, subscribe to my channel. I want to put out some more videos for you guys. I really appreciate you all. Crypto Cody out.